Hello, lovely listeners. Welcome to In Harmony with Vitality, where we empower your journey, embracing your vitality to unleash the potential within.
Hello, I'm Eva.
And I'm Marta.
And together we are your hosts, certified integrative nutritional health coaches and moms on a mission. We are here to guide you through the maze of health and wellness, steering clear of fat diets and one-size-fits-all solutions.
We believe in a personalized approach, turning into your bio-individual needs, embracing and honoring your uniqueness, and making decisions based in your inner wisdom.
This podcast is not just about facts and figures. We are here to bring you light, interesting and entertaining conversations, all backed up by science. Expect a blend of knowledge and laughter as we explore the world of well-being.
And speaking of exploration, we're not just your host. We're fellow explorers on this journey. Throughout the episodes, we'll be sharing our own experiences in health, wellness, parenting, and life.
Our hope is to inspire and motivate you to make positive changes in your life. Whether you're a seasoned wellness enthusiast or just starting your journey, we got something for everyone.
So get ready for a dose of vitality, wisdom, and a touch of humor on In Harmony with Vitality. Join us as we navigate the exciting adventure towards a healthier, happier, and more vibrant you.
Because life is a symphony, and together let's find our harmony. Empower your journey, embrace your vitality, and unleash the potential within.
Welcome back to another enlightening episode of In Harmony with Vitality. I'm your host, Marta, and joining me today is my wonderful co-host, Eva. Hello, Eva. How are you doing?
Hello, Marta. I'm doing well. How are you?
I just catch a cold, but I'm okay. I'm good.
Well, get well soon.
Yeah, thank you. Today, we are delving into the intricate world of breathing, a fundamental aspect of our existence that often goes unnoticed. Breathing is fascinating because it operates on both involuntary and voluntary levels. On one hand, our bodies instinctively regulate our breath, ensuring we continue to inhale and exhale, even without conscious effort. Yes, on the other hand, we possess the remarkable ability to control our breath consciously, allowing us to tap into its profound benefits through mindfulness and meditation practice. But before we explore the depth of conscious breathing, let's take a moment to consider how often we take this essential function for granted. In the hustle and bustle of modern life, it's easy to slip into shallow breathing patterns, and aware of the impact it may have on our overall well-being. So let's pause, take a deep breath, and embark on this journey together as we uncover the transformative power of mindful breathing. Hello again, Eva. This is a very interesting episode and very important because we need to know how to breathe and to connect with ourselves. That breathing helps a lot.
Yes, absolutely. Hello, everyone. It is. I really like this summary that you just gave us, Marta. Thank you. It is absolutely remarkable that first of all we take breathing for granted. We don't think about it that we have to do anything about it because our bodies. It's a function that our body does without any effort. But if we get conscious about breathing and how we can control our breath and how we can use our breath to practice mindfulness, to be conscious, to improve our well-being, then it is just absolutely mind-blowing how much we can achieve by practicing conscious breathing. So as you mentioned before, breathing is a very unique bodily function because it operates on both involuntary and voluntary levels, which means that involuntary breathing happens automatically because our automatic nervous system controls basic breathing functions without conscious efforts. So it ensures that we continue to breathe even when we are in deep sleep state, or when we get totally focused on any other activities. We are still breathing. We don't have to think about it. But then, on the other hand, we can control it with voluntary breathing, and we can also exert conscious control over our breathing, which allows us to regulate its depth, its rhythm, its pattern. And this voluntary aspect of breathing, which forms the basis of various mindfulness and meditation practices, actually. And actually, not just mindfulness practices and meditation practices are based on the voluntary part of the breathing, but also physical exercises like yoga or Tai Chi. They also work with this, that you synchronize your movement with your inhales and with your exhales, and you try to breathe more deeply and more consciously. Before we move on, I really would like to do just a check-in exercise with everyone. So if you could just find a comfortable seated position, relax your shoulders, and if you wish, you can also put your right hand on top of your chest and your left hand on top of your belly button. Close your eyes and just breathe. Without really thinking about it, just as you would breathe normally in your everyday life. Take a couple of breaths. And then you can think about, like, how was this breathing? When you were inhaling, was it your hand on top of your chest, or was it your hand on top of your belly that raised first? How did you feel with your breathing? Which parts of your torso was moving? Was it more the upper part, or was it your ribs as well? Maybe your belly? Marta, how was it for you?
It was very nice, firstly. And what happened if the hand of my chest moved first than the belly?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, this, I think it's what happens to us nowadays, to most of us, that we are breathing up on the upper part of our lungs. And what happens is that, we are using just a percentage of our lung capacity to breathe, and we are not extending it fully. And most importantly, we are not using the lower level of our lungs. What should happen is that when you inhale and exhale, your belly should be moving. Like when you look at a newborn and very young kids, you can see that their bellies all the time are moving, right?
Yes, that's right. I watched that with my kids when they were little babies. It was so nice to watch them because their back, it was always straight, very straight, and the breathing always the belly always was moving.
Yes, exactly, and that is how we should be breathing. But unfortunately, nowadays, due to many modern life factors, we stop breathing on our belly. First of all, I think fashion is one of a big influence, a negative influence in this case, where we are not supposed to be showing belly, so all the time we are sucking in the belly. We are wearing clothes that are really tight on the belly area, which is restricting our breathing. It's really not good, and our diaphragm stops working properly. which can lead to not only problems of not being able to breathing deeply, but when you don't have enough oxygen in your blood, it is going to lead to other problems, like your brain is not going to function properly, your muscles are not going to function properly, even your digestion is not going to function properly, because when you are inhaling and exhaling and your belly is moving, you're actually also massaging your digestive tract. So when you are not giving this much needed massage, your digestion is not going to function at its best and most optimal level either.
Yeah,
So
when you do this exercise every single day and you get used to it, to breathe and to take just some time to have a good breathing,
mhm,
you can't see the symptoms of this good activity because you will have a better brain activity. You will not be so fatigued and
mhm,
you will be more active. As you can see, everything is connected, as we always say in each episode.
yes, very good point. Yeah, absolutely, because all the oxygen that you are getting into your system by breathing better, it definitely is going to have a positive effect on your brain health as well. And what also happens nowadays is that we spend a lot of time seated. So and we are seated in a really bad posture. Our shoulders are constantly falling forward. Our back is arched, which means that all your thoracic part of your spine and the upper part of your torso is just getting smaller and smaller because you are closing in, which means that it is so much more difficult to have a deep breath
Yeah,
when
you don't
when
have a
there is not enough.
space.
Exactly, you don't have enough room for it. So as you can see, our lifestyle is leading us to bad postures, and our bad posture is leading us to not breathing properly, and not breathing properly leads us not functioning at an optimal level. So as we always say, everything is interconnected, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes, that's right.
So when you want to start to work on improving your breath, you have to work on other aspects of your life as well, like your posture. Like when you are seated, how you seated. When you are standing, how are you standing? Just do constantly a check-in, like how are my shoulders. What happens nowadays as well, that when you can see sometimes that when people are breathing, they are actually moving their shoulders. They are
Oh,
breathing so bad that instead of moving their belly, it's their shoulders that is moving, which is putting a lot of tension on their shoulders, on their neck. Everything
mm-hmm.
gets tense. You are getting more and more closed in. So again, everything is just connected and leads to getting worse and worse. But
Yeah.
it can be reversed. So that's
Yes,
a
it
good
is.
news.
Yes, exactly. Everything can be reversed just with daily routine, practicing every single day. And it is a practice that it doesn't cost any money,
Yes.
and and it can give you so many benefits.
Absolutely. It has far-reaching benefits. Yeah, let's talk about why it is important uh, to work on our deep conscious breathing. What we can gain from it. First of all, stress reduction.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of the best ways, one of the easiest tools for stress management. Deep breathing. Um, just think about, like, when you are really upset and you cry, like really really cry hard, a lot, and when you can't even breathe properly, like you do
Oh,
this,
yes, yes, yes,
and then all of a sudden you take a deep breath, it's like, and you feel
yes.
like, okay, now it's better, right?
That's right.
So,
Yeah, that's right. And also, what happened to me is when I'm very stressed and I need more oxygen in my body, what my body asks me is too young, so I inhale a lot of oxygen.
Yawning is actually not because you are tired. Well, it is partly because you are tired, but you are tired because you don't have enough oxygen in your brain. So if you open the windows and you take a couple of deep breaths, if you keep yawning and you feel like I'm going to fall asleep, just open the windows, take a couple of deep breaths, and you will feel refreshed. Yeah, it's a very good point. And what happens with deep breathing is that it regulates our nervous system. That's why it's a really good really good for stress management. So what happens is with deep breathing that it actually controls our nervous system. When we are not breathing properly because we are under a lot of stress, what happens is that our parasympathetic nervous system is getting activated. We are releasing a lot of stress hormones, which leads to many negative effects in our body. But when we start to control our breathing, we turn on the sympathetic nervous system, which is the rest and relax mode. Yeah. So we get out of this red zone of our nervous system and we get into the green zone when we start to relax. So we start to relax our muscles, we reduce the levels of stress hormones like the cortisol, and it just promotes a sense of calmness and relaxation. That's why conscious breathing is the number one tool for stress management.
Yes, that's right. Yes. It is so important, and if you practice every day, you will see the impact, the good impact that it's going to have in your life. Just
Absolutely.
try it.
Yeah, and also what another super positive benefits that deep breathing has is improved oxygenation. What you mentioned before as well, Marta, is that when you were yawning all the time, it's because you actually need oxygen, and when you do deep breathing, you ensure that there is more oxygen getting into your bloodstream, and through your bloodstream it gets to your brain, it gets to all to your organs, which is vital. So it provides essential fuel for your brain and for all the other organs, which is necessary for your body to function correctly and that it's optimal level. And this oxygen level, raised oxygen level, also helps to have better mental clarity and to be able to focus better.
No, it's not about that. Also, emotional regulation. Deep breathing techniques helps regulate emotions by calming the nervous system and providing a sense of perspective, making it easier to manage feeling of anxiety, anger, or overwhelm. I don't know if it happened to you, Eva, that in one moment, of the day that you are feeling anxious or anger for something, and
are you asking this a mother?
and just stop for a second and think what is going on, what emotions are going on inside you, and stop and say, okay, I'm going to breathe. Yes. That helps a lot, right?
A lot. I started to practice this since I'm a mom, and since my kids got into the toddler age, when they start to say no and they start to say I, and everything has to go the way they want and nothing goes the way you want. And when they push your limits non-stop and you get to this circle of, where you feel like I can't get out of it, I have started to practice with the kids like, okay, guys, come here. Let's hold hands. Take a deep inhale. Exhale. And in the beginning, they were looking at me like, what the hell are you talking about? Because it was like inhale, exhale. What's that? So what I was doing, okay, let's take a deep inhale and exhale. And immediately they knew what it was, and they just started to laugh, and exactly, and you can I could snap them out, and usually it works. I can snap them out of this circle of, going into cries and tantrums and all that. But, you can use it. You can use it in your everyday life. If you are in a stressful meeting or at work, obviously you might not do the funny part, but just breathing deeply.
It will be funny.
It
It will be very funny.
Oh, that's
also,
for sure. Yeah. If when you're stressed out with your boss, you're like, can you imagine his face?
it will be very funny and relaxing.
But for sure, yeah. Well, you got the point then.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
I'm going to practice that because I have two teenage in the house.
Teenagers. Oh, yes. Wow.
Teenagers, yeah. And today I have a moment, a crazy moment, where I would love to just, to grab my daughter and, oh my goodness. So that's a good moment too. Okay, breathe.
Yes, let's breathe together, and it's good to show them, because
Yes.
Sometimes I could hear Lily doing it to Aina.
Oh, really?
So she's picking it up, like when she has to use it, and I think it's great, just to show it to kids, because they have something to work with in their everyday life. And as you said in the beginning as well, breathing is something that you don't have to buy any extra gears. You don't have to have anything extra. It's just you.
Yes, that's right. But it's so nice to hear that your girls are using that. So it's very, very nice to hear, and it's a very important tool that they implement in their life.
Yes.
Since young.
Yes. Yeah. The most important is that, you have to lead by example. So if I'm doing it and if I'm showing it to them when they are in this stress situation, then they are going to understand why it is and how it can help them.
Yeah, that's right.
Absolutely.
And to move forward, overall well-being is it will be deep conscious breathing. It's a simple yet powerful tool for promoting both physical and mental well-being. It's readily accessible to everyone and can be practiced anytime, anywhere, making it an invaluable addition to self-care routines.
Absolutely.
Correct, right?
Yes. This is one of my number one tools as well, since I became a mom, for self-care. And it sounds like you're just breathing, yes, but moms don't have time, too much extra time on their hands, and breathing, I can do it anytime. Yeah.
Yes, that's right. And sometimes what I do is when at night, before going to bed, I put I use some essential oils, and I put just a drop on my hand, and I just put it on my I put my hands in my nose, and
yes.
I take a breath there. And it's so, if, for example, if I use lavender or wild orange, it's like, wow, it's so relaxing. And it's a moment for self-care,
Exactly. And self-care can be as easy as it is.
Yes.
We talked about this in previous episode as well, that, self-care doesn't have to be a spa day. Actually,
No.
Self-care should be something that you have every single day. And to be able to do it every single day, it has to be something easy, quick, and usable at any moment.
Exactly. And enjoying, the most important is to enjoy,
Yes, exactly. And breathing is actually the base for most of the mindfulness and meditation practices as well, because breathing helps to bring your attention to the present moment. And mindfulness and meditation are basically about this. It is being present now. Just forget about your worries about what happened yesterday, what's going to happen tomorrow. Just be here and observe how you are feeling. And the easiest way to start being present is just sit down and practice breathing, conscious breathing. As easy as it is, all you have to do is just find a comfortable seated position and practice for example, balancing breathing. Actually, we could do. I can show you a couple of breathing exercises that you can start using right now.
Yeah.
So let's do that.
Practice.
Yeah, let's practice. So there is a breathing exercise that I use in every single yoga class I do, and this is something that I use in my everyday life as well. When I feel, that I'm feeling a bit overwhelmed and that I'm agitated, I'm just like, okay, let's do some balancing breathing. So find a comfortable seated position, or if you prefer, you can lay down, unless you are on the train. And
there are beds sometimes. Depends on the train.
Yes.
Some trains are beds.
Yes, sometimes. Okay, so just find your comfortable position. Place your right hand on top of your chest and your left hand on top of your belly button. Relax your shoulders, and if it feels comfortable, just close your eyes. If you prefer, you can just lower your gaze and focus your eyes on one point. So let's take a deep inhale through your nose. Exhale all the air out through your nose. With the balancing breathing, you are going to inhale for 4 and exhale for 4. I'm going to count. You just have to pay attention on your breathing. Together, we are going to take a deep inhale. Exhale all the air out through your nose. And now inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, belly out. Separate your ribs, fill up your lungs. Exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. As you inhale, belly button out, separate your ribs, fill up your lungs. And as you exhale, lower your chest, close your ribs, belly button in. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one. Inhale, belly button, ribs, chest. 4. Exhale 4, chest, ribs, belly button. 1. Open your eyes. So this is something also that usually happens, is that when you inhale and exhale, first your hand on top of your chest moves, and then you are filling up your belly, but it should be on the other way around. Just think about an empty glass. When you fill up an empty glass, first you have to fill up the bottom, and then you are filling it up. So that's your inhale, and your exhale is when you are emptying out the glass. So first the top, and then the middle, and then done. Yeah.
Oh, it was a wonderful exercise.
It is relaxing, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Now I'm going to show you another one that is even more relaxing, that you can use to go to sleep.
Oh my goodness.
So, yes.
I don't know if I'm going to just fall asleep.
Well, if I hear you snoring, I will wake you up. Knock, knock, knock. So let's do it. Find that comfortable seated position again. If you want to, you can put your hands on your chest and your belly button. If not, you can just relax your hand on your legs. Whatever is comfortable for you. Just make sure that you are relaxing your shoulders and your face. So now you are going to inhale for 4 and exhale for 8. I'm going to count again. So you just have to pay attention on breathing through your nose. Okay? Let's take a deep inhale together. Exhale all the air out. And now inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One more time. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale and exhale on your own. Now, how did that feel?
Wow. Wonderful. Yeah, very relaxing. Very.
Yeah, try to practice it next time before going to sleep, and let's see how you sleep then.
Yeah.
Yes. And then there is another balancing breathing that usually we use in yoga practices as well. It actually comes from yogic practices. It's the alternate nostril breathing, in which you are going to use your thumb and your ring finger to open and close your right and left nostril. So your thumb is for your right nostril and your ring finger is for the left. And if you want the second and the middle finger, you can just leave it on your forehead. But if you prefer, you can just leave them in the air. So what we are going to do, that you inhale through the right, you close the right nostril, and then exhale through the left. And then you inhale through the left and exhale through the right. I'm going to give you the instructions. So again, you just have to pay attention on breathing. So first, close the left nostril, leave the right open. And now take a deep inhale through the right. Close the right and exhale through the left. Inhale through the left. Close it. Exhale slowly through the right. Inhale through the right. Close it. And exhale through the left. Inhale through the left. Close it. And exhale through the right. One more time. Inhale through the right. Close it. And exhale through the left. Inhale through the left. Close it. And exhale through the right. Inhale and exhale normally. How was that one?
That one I couldn't make it because I have all my nose
blocked up. Yes.
Yes, and I cannot breathe. So I didn't do it, but I did it the last time with you, and I can confirm that is amazing also.
This breathing helps to balance your nervous system, the sympathetic and the parasympathetic nervous system, and also works with the right brain and the left brain as well a little bit. Yeah. This is a topic that, we could actually do an entire episode about it, because it is fascinating what this breathing can do.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe a bit more ahead. But I would definitely invite you guys to start practicing this balancing breathing, at least. It's something that you can do anytime, anywhere, even when you're sitting on public transportation or when you're sitting in the traffic fully stressed out. Just try to practice this breathing, and you will have a totally different experience of that stressful situation.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, it helps a lot, and we would love to hear what kind of breathing you do if you do something different.
Yes,
that will be great.
Yes.
Also,
yes, it would be absolutely yes.
And that's a wrap for today's episode of In Harmony with Vitality. We hope you found our exploration of breathing both enlightening and empowering. Remember, conscious breathing isn't just a practice, it's a gateway to a more balanced, vibrant life. Before we sign off, we invite you to continue cultivating mindfulness in your daily routine, whether it's through balancing breathing, relaxing breathing, or alternative nostril breathing. Each mindful breath you take brings you closer to inner peace and clarity. Join us next time as we dive into another topic aimed at harmonizing mind, body, and spirit. Until then, stay present, stay mindful, and breathe deeply.
Definitely. Just keep breathing.
Yeah.
Hope to see you guys next week as well.
Yeah. And I will see you next week.
Take care. Bye.
Take care. Bye-bye. If you have any question, topics you would like us to cover, or if you just want to share your own journey, feel free to connect with us on social media. We love hearing from our community. You can find all links in the show notes.
Remember, this podcast is all about embracing your uniqueness and making choices that align with your inner wisdom. Your journey to a healthier and happier life is yours to shape.
Don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you never miss an episode. And if you loved what you heard, leave us a review. Your feedback means the world to us, and it helps others discover the podcast.
As we sign off, always remember, life is an incredible journey and you hold the power to make it extraordinary. Tune in next time as we continue our quest for harmony and vitality.
Until then, take good care of yourself, honor your uniqueness, and stay in harmony with vitality.